During his visit to Cyprus, Prime Minister Narendra Modi received the country's highest civilian honor, the Grand Cross of the Order of Makarios III. He dedicated the award to the people of India and strong partnership between India and Cyprus. PM Modi also addressed the India-Cyprus CEO Forum, welcoming new business partnerships. He encouraged Cypriot investors to explore opportunities in India and highlighting cooperation between Cyprus and India Stock Exchange in Gujarat's GIFT City. During his visit to Cyprus, Prime Minister Narendra Modi repeated his message that this is not the era of war. Referring to the ongoing Israel-Iran conflict, standing with Cyprus President Nikos, he said, both leaders are concerned about the violence in West Asia and Europe, urging peace and dialogue. This is the first visit by the Indian PM to Cyprus in over 20 years. Anjali Rupani, wife of former Gujarat CM Vijay Rupani, paid an emotional tribute to her husband during his last rites. Vijay Rupani, aged 68, lost his life in a tragic Air India plane crash in Ahmedabad. The accident claimed 274 lives, leaving families in deep sorrow and shock across the nation. A new video shows the only survivor of the Air India 171 crash, Vishwas Kumar Ramesh, walking away from the crash site in Ahmedabad. Wearing a white t-shirt and holding his phone, he escaped from the burning wreckage. Local rushed him to a hospital. Union Home Minister Amit Shah praised India's disaster relief forces at the Delhi Conference of Disaster Relief Commissioners. He said that due to efforts of NDMA, NDRF and CDRI, India is close to becoming a global leader in disaster management. A new video has surfaced in a Raja Raghuvanshi murder case, showing the Indore couple trekking in Meghalaya on May 23, the day they went missing. It was filmed by the tourist and may be the last video of them. Raja's body was found on June 2 and Sonam was arrested on the June 9 in Ghazipur. In West Bengal, Siliguri, a 55-year-old named Nurul Islam raped a 12-year-old girl who was known to his family. He took her to his house, assaulted her, and gave her ₹10 to keep silent. The girl hid her pain for 4 months until her family noticed changes and took her to a doctor. He found she was pregnant. After learning the truth, the family filed a police complaint. Islam was arrested and sent to jail. At least 4 women died and 9 others were injured in an explosion at a licensed fire factory in Amroha district in Uttar Pradesh. The accident happened on Monday. Police, ambulance and fire teams quickly reached the spot. The injured were taken to the hospital and the bodies of the deceased were sent to post-mortem. Delhi CM Rekha Gupta expressed happiness and completing 11 years of the central government and 100 days of her government. She said the double-engine government has brought great progress in Delhi. The centre has helped improve infrastructure and supported big schemes like Ayushman Bharat, which were not earlier implemented in Delhi. A Rapido bike rider allegedly slapped a woman passenger in Bengaluru's Joyanagar on June 14 after she questioned his rash driving and signal jumping. The incident caught on camera went viral and sparked public anger. Police have started an investigation and the woman has now filed a complaint. A video from Bengaluru Ratna has accused 2 priests from a famous Thrissur temple in Kerala of blackmail and attempted sexual assault. She said one priest forced her into a nude video call and later tried to abuse her at the temple with the chief priest. She had reached out for help believing that she was affected by black magic. One priest has been arrested while the other one is missing. As tensions grow between Israel and Iran, the risk of nuclear war is rising. SIPRS 2025 yearbook says regional rivalries like India and Pakistan are under focus. India now has more nuclear warheads than Pakistan and is improving its missile technology. Russia remains the top nuclear power with about 5,880 warheads, many ready to launch quickly. In Bangladesh, attacks of the Hindu community have increased sharply. On June 13, extremists looted 6 Hindu temples in 24 hours in Gopalganj district. Worship items including brass and silver idol and jewelry were stolen. Victims, mostly women, expressed fear and helplessness. The 2025 Women ODI World Cup will begin on September 30, with host India playing Sri Lanka in Bengaluru. The match awaited India-West Pakistan match is set to October 5 in Colombo, a neutral venue due to ongoing tensions. India will play group matches in Bengaluru and Colombo, while Pakistan play all games in Colombo. Reliance Jio users across many parts of India face major network issues today. Thousands reported problem with mobile internet and Jio fiber services. According to the Down Detector, over 12,000 complaints were received within an hour, mainly from Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru, Kerala and Hyderabad.